without expensive medicine. Dr. Jack did it all through God's green bounty, plants. I explained my situation to him, and he agreed to work with me on this. You see, Dr. Jack's grandmother died from a horrible memory loss disease, which caused her in her final days to even forget how to pee and how to swallow her food. Slowly, through a 3-day period, she died a shameful death that marked him. Enough to know that when we met, it was probably fate giving him a chance to avenge his grandmother's dreadful death. But there's one thing we've missed so far. What do we do about the root cause? Of course, even if you take the brain nutrients, the problem's still there. Your mouth is still harboring the dangerous criminal burrowed deep in your gums and nerves. So I needed something that I could disinfect the teeth and slow down the multiplication rate of the bacteria. So for phase 1, I knew that the first step was to eradicate the bacteria. That's when Dr. Jack suggested Huperzine. You see, according to one 2005 study, Huperzine provides an antibacterial action on the surface of your brain. In this clinical study, Huperzine destroyed microbes and bacteria much like your hand sanitizer coats and protects your hands. So, not only is Huperzine important for killing the dangerous dental bacteria that travel to your brain, but it's also important for coating the brain in a bacterial-proof vest. Not only that, but several clinical studies have revealed this herb can stabilize your cognitive function at any age due to better communication between neurotransmitters. Studies have also shown the nourishment from this herb can reduce inflation in a matter of minutes. Now remember, micro-inflammatory responses are probably already present in your gums. Also, if you are already starting to experience forgetfulness, even as simple as forgetting where you left your keys, your brain is already inflamed and secreting the plaque that will lead to worse symptoms in just a matter of months. Moreover, in one study, Huperzine also increased dopamine levels by 129%. In the brain, dopamine functions as a neurotransmitter, a chemical released by your nerve cells to send signals to other nerve cells. In another study, a group of patients struggling with memory decline took a dose of Huperzine twice a day over an 8-week period. The results showed that 58% of all subjects had less memory, fatigue, healthy cognitive performance, and improved mood. Step 2, repair the wounded brain cells. Well, remember back to your mid-20s when your mind was as sharp as a tack? Back when you could stay up all night, partying and having a good time, then make it work on time and do your job without getting fired, even though you were dead tired? Why can't you do that nowadays anymore? Well, because as we age, our brain blood flow gets weaker. And as more and more plaque builds up, so does the mental fog. Vinpocetine opens up your brain's blood vessels, pumping your head full of oxygen and sparking nerve cells back to life. This new blood flow also flushes out cerebral toxins and helps your neurons fire faster, so starting faster your memory recall processes. In one study, participants at the University of Leeds in England used Vinpocetine and experienced less memory fatigue and improved reaction times in a matter of days. Step 3. Bulletproof the entire brain and gums against the bacteria. And that's when I stumbled upon an interesting study published in 2014 in China on the effects of ginkgo biloba on gum disease. 60 patients with moderate to severe periodontitis were selected and split up in a control group and a group who received ginkgo. They were periodically swabbed for a bacterial test, and the results were absolutely insane. Ginkgo significantly decreased the detection rate of periodontal disease pathogens in just 1 week after treatment. By now, it should be glaringly obvious that if you want to preserve and recondition your remaining neurons and brain cells, it makes sense to protect them with the crucial nutrients it needs that you can't get through a normal diet. My question